Welcome back to the fish room. Today we are going to be starting on the auto water change system in the fish room. Well, I guess continuing on with it. In the last video, or I guess the last two videos, we did a lot of construction and we've been building this huge fish room slash fish shop for the past 2 months now. It's been a little bit over 2 months now. It is taking everything out of me, this project, and it is a huge effort. So currently we've got half the tanks in the room plumbed up and painted and all that kind of stuff. That's just been a major job. This is the shop that we're in now. There's 50 tanks in here, so hopefully when this is all done, you guys come and visit my shop here in Brisbane. But we've got a little shop out front, another 250 tanks out back, which is an absolute nightmare. But today we're going to continue on with the auto water change system, and I'm going to show you guys hopefully that system turning on and working. I'm sure there's going to be leaks and things all over the place, but what this system will do is allow me to change water automatically. I can use rainwater and I can use tap water. Let me show you how the system kind of works and we'll continue on with the build. This is a little bit of a funny place to show you, but this will give you a really good indication of how this works. So what we have up here is the inlet for the water. So what we have is like a valve, which will allow water to go to this whole entire rack of tanks if I turn it on or off. Now there's a big water tank that this is all connected to that we fill up with water, we then treat it, and then the water gets pumped in here. Now each of these racks of fish tanks has its own little valve. So if we want to make this a tap water rack, we just go turn this off and it won't pump any water in here. And if we want to fill it up with tap water, we turn it on for the tap water load and then we just blast it full of tap water. That's kind of complicated to explain, but I understand how the system works. So basically what it does is in every single tank we'll have a little inlet and it's going to pump water in, and then on the backs of every tank we have a little bulkhead and the water will then flow out and complete the cycle. So it works on the system of dilution. It doesn't actually drain and then fill it up again. It just like puts more water in the top and then the old water drains out and it kind of dilutes the old water. So we're finishing up putting in the rest of the like elbows and stuff to connect up all the rainwater tubes and all the air lines. I guess we'll get to it. To help us out with the construction of the auto water change system, I had my friend Grant, who's a plumber, help me link up all the PEX tubing to the tanks, and then I did all the rest of the little nitty gritty bits. But it was a massive help, and you can see here him just showing us how some of this stuff's actually put together.
Yeah.
So what do you mostly use the plastic pipe for rather than the copper?
Water.
Water?
Cheaper.
Yeah.
That's why.
You put a lot of faith in Dave and Quentin's work here.
Yeah. It's not that far to fall, is it?
No. Look at that.
Yeah, that'll be another tap going on there eventually.
Oh, yeah.
For each side, you know?
While Grant was working on all of that plumbing work, I continued on with making the bulkheads and doing all the Tefloning and all that kind of stuff. I've done a lot of it over the past 4 months and there's still heaps to go, but I kept going on with it and just slowly getting it all done.
The reason this fish room's running is I'm doing this. Yeah, true. Would you rather sit here and do this by yourself?
I'd hate it.
Yeah, exactly.
We also had to run all that black irrigation pipe up the tops of the tanks, so you can see here us spreading some of it out and running it over the big tanks out the back for the grow out section. To secure these in place, we just use some cable ties. It's really easy to use and it means we can easily move them or re-cable tie them if needed. This is important in case you have leaks in your system or something like that and you need to change out little parts of it.
Let the bucket fill up now again. I should have got there pretty good. Gotta look after these fish, mate.
After Grant had finished making all the drains,
Let's see if it works.
it was time to give them a test with a bucket of water. So he just poured it down the drain and saw if it came out and if there was any leaks anywhere.
Oh, look. Perfect. Yeah, it's working perfectly. There's no drips, is there? No, there wouldn't be. Yeah.
Every tap's got water ready to go.
Well, just flip it on. Alright, you flip it on.
Just do it on a little bit, I'd say. Let
Yeah,
the air out
yeah.
slowly. There'll be a lot of air in the line. You can hear it coming.
Oh, please work.
You'll get the same happen out the other one too, at the other base later on.
And that's coming through the filter as well.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's like a rain effect.
That's nice. This one's got no pressure head.
What?
Grab a head for this one.
What? What? As if?
Grab your fingers.
Oh, we're good.
This one ready to go?
Yeah, all the drippers are in. Yeah, I can't see any that are missing. Oh, down here. Now I was going to squirt water everywhere. Just tuck her in behind that glass there. Let's keep a close eye on that, hey? Everyone thinks you're smoking weed in the last video.
Yeah, I know.
Were you smoking weed?
Sorry. I'm allergic to it. What do you want, power saw or?
After a majority of that plumbing work was done, it was time for Dave and Quentin to come back and help me make a few shelves to put my air pumps on.
Don't try that on the film. I caught you red-handed.
Right there?
Yep.
That's not touching it there.
Help the ones that you could. No glimpse of doubt.
Because the shop is so small, I had to come up with a way to have a checkout that wasn't going to take up a massive amount of space.
I think he's getting something for it. Just, isn't he?
Yeah, you can do the same thing.
No, just wait.
We should get a hammer to it.
At least this is the right spot this time.
Oh,
You're just the TA to that.
So you can see here I bought this cupboard with this bookcase kind of on top of it. We literally just screwed this into the wall and put a leg on it, and it's going to be our checkout. And it turned out quite good.
I think that was surprising. So this thing.
just like had it.
I must be the only person in the world using one of these for a checkout.
Ah, all you need is a computer. So should I tell a joke while I'm working?
Do it in between it.
Oh, go.
How many likes on YouTube for you to do that with the Nailgun challenge? 10,000 likes.
Oh, yeah, but that's easy if I'm doing it myself. Videotape him.
He doesn't do anything interesting.
No, only on interesting. Leave me alone.
Right, how do we do this, Dave?
I don't know. Shove it in. Make it look good. Give it a little lick. And then smoke it.
When I was a kid, I'd like you to drive along, the bus driver. He'd roll it with one hand. He'd have one hand on the steering wheel and the other hand would be doing all that.
Yeah, I'm not that proficient
No.
yet.
Do you reckon paint the black?
Oh, you want this like black in
I reckon black.
I know, well, it's just a pretty
We're finally home. Down is up. We've been at the top. We're finally home.
That looks mint. That looks so good. Makes it look finished too. So
Yeah, well, yeah.
I think someone hit your car. Yeah. Yeah, there's a big mark on it. Yeah. It must have been those people before, like pulling in. Ah, it's the mark on the back of your car. I got you some beers.
I'll give half dozen to quick.
Yeah, I've got another half dozen.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. That's all right. I didn't know how hard I was gonna go on you. I was meant to prank you ages ago. I was gonna come out and go, Dave, someone just f***ing scratched the side of your car. They're still out here. Come get them.
And that was my attempt to prank Dave. So that didn't go as planned, but in the end he did get his beers and it was really good to give them to him because they've helped me out a lot during this whole build. But I was expecting more of a reaction from Dave and I was a little bit disappointed that he didn't care that someone would have hit the back of his car, but that's just Dave.
I got you some beers just to say thanks for letting me record you guys and all that shit.
After this, it was time to start working on the lighting in the shop. So for the lighting in the shop, we just put up some fairy lights to decorate the room. And they look pretty nice actually. And then to actually light the tanks, we just used LED floodlights. These are used for like outside and they have a daylight color. I used them in my last room and they look really, really good. So I just decided to use them in the shop. It was a really easy way and a kind of cheap way to link them all up, but it also looks really professional in my opinion. A lot of other shops would recommend using like aquarium lights because they want to sell aquarium lights, and I would have done that, but aquarium lights can be so expensive for 50 tanks, and realistically, I'm just focused on selling really good quality fish. If someone wants to buy a light, they're going to buy a light anyway, so they don't need to see what it looks like exactly on all of my tanks, maybe one or two of them, but yeah.
Oh, good morning. How the f*** are we?
Right.
We are living the dream again. Okay, we're gonna film Nick putting together
Furniture.
Flatpack. He loves it. Oh, you don't get any butt crack with Nick.
Stay in.
Oh, look how nice and straight that is. How do you feel, Nick?
What, being recorded?
Yeah.
Well, by you a bit weird.
Nick's on two,
Sounds a little bit trickier.
but you had the last one down the fine art. Oh no, he's got the plan. Is he gonna look at it?
Oh yeah, no, of course I'm gonna look at it.
Oh, okay. We will come back
When I start swimming.
when he starts swearing, yeah. Hey, Quentin.
Yeah. What happened?
Hollywood Dave.
I'm filming Nick put things together for his next video. You can hear him swear. So, young Nick's having hassles here, and young Quentin is up here. Something else that Nick did. That is a real pain in the ass to get off now.
Another one of my
Nah, that's alright, mate. You've done really well.
You've done a hell of a lot here, tell you that.
Sorry?
You yourself have done a hell of a lot here.
Yeah, I've done most of it.
Here we go. One up fixed.
Step one.
Hold on, I've got to get a tripod for this. I'll be back. Okay, Quentin's just fixed up that little hiccup. Now we'll get back to the star of the show. I'm a good narrator, if nothing else. Oh, is that a table?
Yeah. It's a little workbench.
He's got to give it to me if it doesn't work for the fish.
Well, there you go, people. If you don't like fish, just ask Nick to do your flat pack furniture for you. He loves it. Flat pack.
He said fat pack.
Oh, same thing.
Hey!
It's not very robust.
No, it's not that. I wouldn't go sitting on it.
Should I try?
Hello. I'm a good screw up.
Okay, and I guess to finish this video off, a lot of stuff has happened since I kind of updated you throughout this video. There's just so many things in this room that have been happening, and it's been really, really hard to record at the same time. So what I'm gonna do is kind of like go around and give you a rundown of what we've done and what there is to do. So I just wanna let you guys know that we will be open on the 30th of September. Please come in and have a look. I really need you guys to come. I've spent a lot of money on this room and I need to pay for it somehow. So I need you guys to come support me and help me with, you know, getting the shop going. But it will be open on the 30th. We're gonna do a cold opening, and then a bit later on we'll do a grand opening and have like a barbecue or something like that. But anyway, so we'll start off in the shop here. It's not a big shop, and when you come to the shop, you're only gonna be able to go to this part of the room. So I think a lot of people are gonna think that, like from the videos, they're gonna be able to go into the back and look at the breeding and stuff like that. There's just not really a way that we can let people do that. It's gonna be too hard like to manage it, and like we just wanted to keep everything for sale in the one spot. So we've got 50 tanks in here. The good thing about if you come to the shop though, is you can actually see into the back. So we've got these panels here where you can actually look into the back and see what we're doing, the breeding, the quarantine and all that stuff. We've livened the place up with a few different plants. We're gonna get a few more as well. These just help a little bit to open up the space. We've got our better system here. And then out back, we've done so much. This is our quarantine rack. So all the fish that we buy, we will be quarantining. I believe it's our responsibility to take the losses for the fish getting stressed from shipping and all that kind of stuff, and to wean the fish onto the local tap water. So we will be quarantining all of our fish. And I think we'll be the only shop in Brisbane that are actually doing this. I'm pretty proud to say we're doing this. I know a lot of people and other business owners just say it's not viable, but I just want to try and make it work. You can see here we've got some Danios. These are just some gold Danios that we've started out with. We've got the Corys up here. We've got some breeding racks over here. As you can see, we've got more breeding racks here. And then out back, we've still got to get the rest of these tanks, but we've got our grow out section. So big grow out section here. Over here, we've got our fry system. So this is like our fry raising system. This is for raising up like angelfish, cichlids and things like that. Out here, we've got a little packing area. So this is gonna be for packing online orders once we get that back on. Our online store is currently closed because we've been building out this room. I've got my office in here. I'll show you guys this a bit later. It's not, I guess I can show you it now. It's pretty simple at the moment. So I might turn this into some kind of studio for recording YouTube videos, I'm not too sure, but just a little office. And then one of my favorite rooms is the breeding kind of hot room in here. So we've actually already got some babies in here. I guess we can show you guys that. So you can see in here we've got some panda eggs. I don't know if you can see that on camera, if it's too glary, but you can see all those little hatched pandas. So there you go, you can see a few of the hatchlings there. So those are a day old at this point. I've got more longfin pandas and stuff here. I'll probably do a full fish room tour like in a separate video, but this is the breeding area. So we're gonna spawn a lot of stuff here, and then it'll be moved to our grow out section. Got a little baby brine shrimp section here. We did make a video on that. And yeah, that's basically the whole room. So I'm really excited for you guys to come and have a look. I'd love to be able to take everyone through the back here, but it's just not viable. Like, it's just way too disorganized to keep people going through here. On opening day, I don't know, we might like let people in the back here, and I might take you guys on tours through here, but this is where the business gets done, and then out front's our shop. So it's just really strict, don't ask. Like, I really wish I could take everyone through, but you just gotta stay in the shop. I guess we'll finish that ceiling tomorrow, and I'll probably be the end of the video.
Oh! Don't f with me.
Now, a challenging part about having a fish room in a warehouse is heating. Here in Australia, for 4 months of the year, it's too cold to keep your fish outside. The temperatures just simply get too low for tropical fish, and I wouldn't have any success breeding or keeping fish in this room if I didn't heat the room properly. I thought that I'd get away with this because I have 2 air cons in the corner of the room, but I just for some reason didn't think about the fact that hot air rises, and I turned these air cons on thinking they would heat the room, and what happened is it just blew a ton of hot air up in the top of the warehouse.
Are you recording, mate?
Yeah, mate.
We had to build a false ceiling. Now, what we decided to do was to try and do this as cheaply as possible, because at this point in the project we are running out of money, and that's why We really need you guys to come to the shop. I'm not just asking for money, I mean, this project's just taken everything out of me, but we needed to do this the most efficient way, and what we decided to do was put this metal frame up and then put big polystyrene sheets up on the top of it, and we can actually remove these panels if we want to. So my original idea was to have summer and winter mode in the fish room, so during summer when it's really hot we can actually take the ceiling down and have a big open warehouse fish room, and then in winter we can put the ceiling back in and have a nice little glowworm cave fish rooms. Let me know what you guys think. At this point in time I'm thinking of just leaving it there permanently, but if you guys really want to see it and think it'll make the shopping experience better, let me know.
That's basically going to be it for this video. So you guys can see we've finished the ceiling and we've just done a ton of work. So basically the shop's ready to go at this point. There's a few little touch-ups and stuff like that before we open, but we will be open on the 30th of September 2022. There's more details on that on my Instagram down below. Go and follow the shop, go and follow my Instagram page, just so you can stay informed of what we have in stock and when we're opening. So the 30th of September we're opening from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the Friday and the Saturday, and then on the Sunday we're going to be open from 10 till 2. I really look forward to seeing you guys here, and if you get the chance, please come down. We're in Brisbane in Yurongpilly, Unit J1, 241 Station Road. Yeah, I can't wait to see you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Today we're starting on the new fish room build.
Nick and his f***ing fish tank. Another successful job. Did it? That's it, folks.